Very interesting word, the word care. It leads to words that you're going to see in the Samuel Johnson's Dictionary 1755. But we know that the cares of the world are a burden, and that's why when you look at the word last, it means burden in law, which is reflecting the last name. That's the stress, the burdens of this world that reflects the unbelievers. We know when you read the book of Matthew, chapter 6, it talks about not to be anxious for the things of the world. And in fact, it says that those that are anxious for the material things of the world are those that are unbelievers of the nations, the Gentiles. So we're going to go to the word care in Samuel Johnson's Dictionary of 1755. We're going to read two sections, the word care and to care. And it says solicitude, regard, the object of care. What is your object of care? If you're dealing with worldly things, which the choice was, would you care about material things or would you care about spiritual things? On the statement of birth, the permanent legal record, it's obviously marking out the stress or the worldly, materialistic cares of the anxiousness of those who are part of the world of the nations. And they mark that out to show what is theirs. That if you choose that, then you will be under the anxiousness and the cares and the stress of that world. Certainly God's people are to be free of those cares, and certainly in the spiritual side, which would be the truth of our God-given name and what it reflects. Then we go to Samuel Johnson's Dictionary of 1755, to care. Neatly here it says to be anxious, to be inclined, to be affected with. Now again, if we're affected with what is legal or what is wrong, we will be stressed out. And that's really what this world is doing to people. In fact, the biggest killer in the world right now is actually stress from these burdens, these anxieties of what the world nations are looking after that are governed and controlled by Satan.